Lexus presents tennis on Sky Sports.
Joining us here on the Sky Sports tennis stage, defending champion Coco Gauff. Coco, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
It must feel pretty good going out there today as defending champion, all that pressure, Arthur Ashe, and playing as you did and winning as you did.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the first rounds are sometimes feel like the hardest rounds of the tournament, especially having a good year last year. But honestly, I was just trying to have fun on the court. I think I didn't want to regret putting too much pressure on myself, regardless if I won or lost. So today I was really just trying to focus on my end on the court, focus on, this moment and not the future or the past.
What I loved seeing, sorry, Marion, was at the end when you secured this on the match point. For me, it was the smile on your face, because I don't know how much pressure you have felt or not in the build-up to this. But when this was complete, just the look on your face, there it was there, and there, that smile.
Yeah. Sometimes I have to force myself to smile. My coach tells me to smile more, honestly, because I can get too serious. And sometimes, when you hit a good shot, I feel like, oh, I should have done that. So now I'm trying to give myself proud. So that was a smile after the match that I had to force myself to smile. But right now it's genuine.
Well, look, Coco, I think you did a lot of things extremely well, and especially your first serve was really working. I don't know if you know the stats, but you fired 10 aces, and especially when you had those break points to face, when you're on the ad court, as you can see on the analysis there, you were going down that tee very hard and flat, and, it's really saved you in that first set because she was putting a lot of pressure early on in the first set against you. You felt that was really a key and very important moment, and as well as I thought what you did extremely well was putting a lot more height into your forehand to push her backwards and make her hit those balls shoulder high, which she's not really comfortable with. But that really, you felt the key moments as well for you in the match?
Yeah, for me, I've been trying to go more aggressive on my serve, because on my first serve, even if I miss, I think it just puts something in people's mind. And on the outside tee, she wasn't really covering it, so I was like, I'll just keep going there. But there was a couple times where I did go wide, and she was like sitting on it. I was a little bit confused. But yeah, so I got a lot of aces on the tee, but I was definitely like,
it's the opening is there, you might go.
Yeah. Usually, you get like 3 or 4, you're like, okay, it's time to go wide. And I went wide, and she like sat on it, hit like a good back and return. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll keep going until something changes. But yeah, I was serving great today, and I've been working on it and trying to keep going aggressive, keep getting in the 120s, and
After Cincinnati, you said, look, I'm going home for a reset. What does a reset for you look like?
Just change perspective. I mean, usually, there's matches where you lose and you're like, okay, good losses, and there are matches where you lose and they're bad losses. And I felt like the last one were really bad, so I think I needed a mental reset. So I just went home and just enjoyed my family and enjoyed life. And sometimes when you just have even a mini break, I was home for I think like 2.5, 3 days. It just changes your perspective, and I learned a lot. I did a lot of soul searching. Sometimes you just need a break from tournaments. So it was a blessing in disguise that I lost early in Cincinnati.
One thing I wanted to ask, I know how close you are from your parents, obviously, and your mom is such a driving force for you. And I was watching her because I was commentating your match, and she was really up on her feet and clapping for you. And I thought you carried such a good attitude, even though sometimes it was a bumpy in that first set. You really always stay positive. How much she has been also telling you that everything will be fine at the end of the day, and you're still a Grand Slam champion, and life is good.
Yeah, my mom and my dad, they both been texting me, like, even when they weren't in Cincinnati, just saying that they're proud of me. And even after, the losses and stuff, they're like, I'm so proud of you. You're still here. It's not easy. Sometimes when you win a Grand Slam young, you see a lot of people go away, and I'm still here. So I think for me, having that parental support, knowing that regardless of result, that they're proud of me, and my brothers too at home, they treat me the same whether I win or lose, still giving me crap. So it just, I don't know, it just makes you realize that tennis is, I love it, it's my passion, but it's not everything in life.
And you also said it can be good and bad, but social media sometimes just stay away from it, because it can be horrible at times, and yet it can be uplifting others.
Yeah, I've gotten some good gems on social media and some terrible, terrible things. So it kind of takes the thing. I got a comment giving me like positive advice saying that, treat this like a victory lap. And that changed my perspective. So I'm like, it's a good or bad thing. I think it's just everything with perspective and balance. Before matches, I don't really go on it. And then today I'll go on it a little bit. And then tomorrow I'll turn it off before my match. And then I'll go on again after my match. So it's kind of like kind of measuring it and trying not to be on it too much, because you do get bad things, but I use it as motivation.
Can we just talk fashion for 1 second, please?
Yes.
But then we got to let Coco go.
Look at that T-shirt.
Thank you.
I just love it.
Yeah. It says Coco went Gauff. It'll play on Coco went off. New Balance create like a bunch of shirts for me. There's other ones, and I'm trying to, do more because the fans like it. And
we love it.
So I was like, let me try to wear it so people know they exist, because it is weird wearing myself. I don't know if I like it.
No, it's great. No, we like it, and we really appreciate. Look, you're so busy. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.